If you're not yet a subscriber, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and also the little bell icon so you can be alerted each and every time we make a new video. Hi everybody, the Village's expert Ira Miller here, coming to you from the village of Buttonwood today, here in the Villages. And we are going to do another walkthrough. Y'all might be getting tired of all these walkthroughs, but you know, we kind of see something different each and every time we do one of these walkthroughs. So just kind of wanting you to see what I do so you have an idea of what happens here at a walkthrough, and kind of, I think, to see that I stand out far above and beyond any other real estate agent, because when you have somebody like me who's a residential contractor, who has gotten his home inspector's license, who's gone through 100 hours of home inspector course, I mean, so I can definitely see a lot of stuff that your typical real estate agent wouldn't see when you do your walkthroughs. So anyway, so I think that's why a lot of people have a lot of confidence in me when you purchase a home through me, especially if you've never stepped foot in the home. At least you know that you're represented by somebody who's very competent to work on your behalf. So even if you're not here, like these folks, I've got you covered. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and get started with this home inspection. I'm sorry, not home inspection, but walkthrough. We are going to go through the home inspection and make sure each and every item was repaired and taken care of. We'll talk about that also as we go through to let you know what should be, what doesn't have to be, all that sort of stuff. I had the walkthrough from hell last week on Vance Trail, so that's a whole nother story. We'll be putting that out to you as well, so you can kind of see some of the horror stories that you as a buyer can go through if you're not represented correctly by somebody who knows what they're looking at and knows what they're doing, okay? So we're just going to go ahead and do this walkthrough for Don and Rebecca so they can see exactly what happens with a walkthrough, and give them the confidence to know that everything is ready to go for closing tomorrow. All right, so that's why we do these. We just want to make sure everything is fixed, everything is working according to the contract. Everything must be in working condition, whether or not it was on the home inspection. A lot of times I'll catch things that the home inspector didn't even catch. And perfect example, again, check out the video on Vance Trail. You'll see the horror story of that one and how incompetent those listing agents were by not getting the items fixed that they should have had fixed in that home. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we're gonna do a little walk around the outside first. The yard, Don and Rebecca know that the yard is in horrible shape. When they were here to look at the home in person for the first time, there was a Dean's lawn service truck parked out here, so I suggested they just contact Dean's and get somebody in here to start working on all the weeds that are in this lawn. But that's not part of having things taken care of, even though they're supposed to maintain the lawn according to the contract in paragraph 11. Maintain the yard, maintain the whole entire home in the condition in which we originally saw this. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to save the sprinklers to last because I usually get soaked when I am working on the sprinklers for walkthroughs. But we'll just, let's see. Normally when I do a video on a home, I will walk around the outside first, and then I'll kind of go to the inside. We're going to go right to the inside and start doing the testing of everything to make sure everything is in working condition. So the first things we're going to go ahead and check are the outside lights. There's this carriage light here at the front entrance, and then there's one on the garage as well. So here's this light. Let me just check it, make sure that they're working out here. So I do see that they are working on the garage as well, okay? So that's your carriage lights that are working as we step through into the home. All right, next, let me show you something here. We see another switch as we walk in with a red dot on it. Okay, that red dot, what does that indicate? That red dot indicates a dedicated outlet, okay? So one of these, so this outlet right here has a little red dot as well. So this red dot, this outlet goes with this switch. So when you walk in, if you hit that switch, you probably have an end table with a lamp on it, and that'll come on right away. There's no light kit on the fan, but let's go ahead while we're talking about the fan, and we will make sure that that works. So there you go. Fan's working. It's on a pull chain, and we can kind of see, make sure that the different variable speeds work on that. All right? So that fan works. We're good there. Let's go ahead to the guest bedroom side. Make sure everything's working over there. There's a pocket door in here. Make sure that works. There's a light here in the hallway. And then here you have your fan that's working as well. All right. So I see a window here, and this window looks like it's lost its seal from what I can see. I'm going to run around the outside. I'm going to rub on it to see if that might go away. All right, so that is definitely a problem with this window. This window needs to be replaced. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take pictures as we go, and I'm going to send them to the listing agent. And I'm going to let the listing agent know that there are issues that I have found. So let's go ahead and get going with this. And okay, so I made note of that. We'll make note as we go through if we see anything, and we'll check this against the inspection report as well, okay? All right, so coming into the into the guest bathroom. The light works, this light works. Fan works up there. Hopefully you can hear that. And that's why I don't turn the water on yet. That light works. All right, so we turn the water on and we let that run for a little bit because we want to make sure there's no leaks going on. So we'll just let that run for a second while we test the other stuff. So test the toilet, make sure it's working. Come down here, make sure there's no leaks on the valve, and then we'll come over here. Make sure the drain is draining correctly. And then we'll hit the shower. And we'll make sure that there's no leaks coming out of the shower head up here, okay? Because that's common. It's a common occurrence to see a leak coming out and going down. So we look fine here. Everything looks good. So we'll cut that off. This looks good again. We'll just hit it one more time. And then let's just check under here and make sure there's no leaks, no water on the bottom of the cabinet, and no water coming out of the valves. So there you go. All right. So, guest bathroom checks out. Headed to the front guest bedroom. So we'll hit this. So the fan works. Variable speed works in the fan. This house should have been cleaned. It was left in a mess. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a picture of, what I see, that the house just was left in a mess. Okay, so I sent the listing agent a message. I'm going to go ahead and do another. Actually, I think I'll come out here. Okay, so while we're here, let's check out the dining room. This is the dining room light. It works. There's a variable switch here. That works. Let's go ahead and go on into the kitchen now. The kitchen has a lot for us to check over. So all the lights, all the can lights work. This overhead light here works. It's on a dimmer, make sure the dimmer works. These are on a dimmer as well, make sure the dimmer works there. This hall light works, so that's good. We'll check the, all right. There is there's no ice cube tray or ice cube bin, and so they have left it up. I'm gonna maybe just do this for right now, because I need to see that the ice is working. I hear it. Food was left in here. Crazy. Anyways. Now this little arm is coming back up. And that arm shouldn't be coming up if there's no ice. So I don't know what that's trying to depict here. But we'll let it do its thing. We'll see if it does anything while we're doing the rest of our walkthrough. Okay, so the refrigerator works. All right, so nothing was left. Cabinets were left dirty. All right, so we're gonna check the range in the oven right now. So here's the front. You can see how it gets red. We'll check the back. Make sure that comes on. That gets red. We'll check this one. That's the back. That's coming on, that gets red. And we'll check this one. That's the front. And that gets red, so it's hot. All right, we want to bake. Let's do a little baking here. Let's see, start. All right, so we'll get that started. We'll check it out, make sure that's working. Oh, so the arm is back down, that's good. I heard water going into the ice maker, that's good. All right, let's go ahead and get the dishwasher started as well. Let's see, wash and start. There's stuff in the dishwasher. Okay, that's a first. Start. All right, I got my trusty little cap off of something in my van. And we're gonna start water running too because we wanna make sure there's no leaks under the sink, so we'll get that going. But anyways, while we're doing that, a couple of things. Vent fan. Vent boost. All right, so the variable speed fan works good. Surface light, that's working good. All right, so I learned the hard way about a surface light. Very early in my career, the inspector didn't catch it. I didn't catch it on the walkthrough, so it was only a light bulb, thankfully. Anyways, express cook. So we're just gonna let it run for a little bit. Oh yeah. So that works, water's hot. We'll throw it in here. We're gonna check the garbage disposal. Garbage disposal works. All right, under here. So probably just need a little contact paper down here to clean this up, but I don't see any leaks coming out of the dishwasher. I mean, the garbage disposal or any of the valves. Let's switch it on over here. Oh, by the way, hot water is coming out of the sink. And we'll let that run for a little bit, make sure there's no leaking going on this side either. All right, so let's let that do its thing, and we'll kind of come back. We have to check the dishwasher, and we can check okay, the range is working. It's hot. I'm gonna clear it. I'm gonna get rid of it. All right, into the laundry room. So light works in the laundry room. Let's see. We'll get this started. Let's go ahead and power on, speed wash. On the speed wash cycle. We'll start that. Okay. So it says load sensing. It's trying to sense a load in the washer. Add a garment, rinse and spin, spin only. Okay, it's working. Warm, light. All right, so soil level, spin speed, wash temperature, we're on a speed wash. So that's starting to work. We're going to turn this on. All right. Garage door open. opener works. And we're going to come back for the irrigation system, but everything else, I guess, the light works up here, so that's good. Garage door opener works, that's good. Not much else to check other than the irrigation. We'll come back to that. All right, a lot of water coming out in the sink. No leaking going on. Water coming out of the washer, but it's coming out really slow. So I don't know what's going on with the washer. We're gonna have to come back and check it out. So I'm going to make note of that. Seems like an issue with the washing machine. The water is barely coming out. All right, so fan in the master bedroom. So the variable speed works into the master bathroom. So the light in this closet works. Light in this closet works. So that light works. The fan doesn't. And the light in the shower works. Light here works. All right, just to be sure, that's not a super quiet fan up there. I'm gonna get my ladder and I'm gonna go up there and check it. All right, so it is working. I don't know if you can zoom the camera in up in here, but all right, so we'll go ahead and flip that little switch there. All right, so it's spinning, it's working. All right, so I'm glad I did that because it's a super quiet fan. And I almost marked it as not working. And this little tag up there is making a little bit of a noise, so you don't need that tag. All right, now we can turn the water on. Make sure you turn that off again, and we'll turn the water on in here as well. making sure that it's draining correctly. Here we're making sure that there's no leaks around the handles. The plungers work. Okay, no leaks over here. Plunger works, no leaks around those handles, so this is good here. Let's get this out of the way. So we can check under the sinks. All right, I don't see any leaks going on up here in the shower. Nothing on the handle, and it seems to be draining fine. So we just shut that off. Toilet. Toilet seems to work well. I don't see any leaking going on down here at the valve. Water in the bowl. Let's try this one more time. Okay, filling up. Very good. I didn't see any water coming into the bowl. I'm going to check that when we're done here. All right. So, I don't feel any water on that cabinet and no leaking around any of the drain pipes. So that's good there. We'll turn this off. And this is good here, no water, no drip. And I don't see any, kind of one of the indicators I look for is to see if there's any past dripping as well. And I don't really see any, so, that kind of gives me the confidence that if it's not dripping now and it hasn't dripped in the future, that we're not going to have a problem. Okay, water in the bowl is fine. So I'm good with that. Now here, so we'll wait for that. See if I can hear the fan. Another super quiet fan, I think, in here. But I believe I hear it, but I don't know if it's the toilet. So yes, it does sound like all right. So usually in the inspection reports catch when there's separation, and that needs to be caulked. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to say master sink backsplash needs caulk. All right, there we go. All right, so that's the master bathroom. So everything looks good other than what I think needs some caulking. All right, got a solar tube. Yeah, vent works. Okay, pocket door. works well. Let's keep moving. All right, out here into the Florida room now. We want to check the fan, make sure the fan works, check windows. Windows all look fine. We'll come out here. We'll check the lights on a switch, on a dimmer, so that works. Let's check the, what is this? Okay, this is your dedicated outlet to that outlet over there, and then this is your fan for in here. All right. So one of the reasons I wanted to go out and check on that window out there was, you see how this is kind of fogged up a little bit, but this is not a double pane window. This is a window. It's just from the hard water of the sprinklers spraying on this. Okay. Let's see here. This window looks fine. It's just that one over there. So everything out here looks good. All right. I don't see. I see some spotlights over there, but they appear to be on a sensor up here. So this sensor is going to turn these spotlights on and off. So we can't test that since they are on a sensor and it's daylight. All right, so that's that. All right, let's go to the inspection report now, okay? Why don't we do that? While we're here, let's see, start. It didn't start before, but okay. So we've had the water running for a little bit now. I don't feel any leaking going on in any of the drain pipes. Don't see any leaking going down on the cabinet either, okay? So that appears to be fine. So we'll do that. All right. We're still waiting on some ice. Hopefully we'll get some ice. Okay, inspection report. Let's talk about that. I have the inspection report pulled up here. Okay, so this is for 1990 Rolling Oak. Let's see here, I'll use this. Okay. All right, roof covering. We noted a damaged shingle at the time of inspection. The damaged shingle is located towards the front of the home. That's why we bring our ladder. We're going to go ahead and check that. So you know what? We might as well go through these as I see them. All right, so I'm going to take my ladder. Let's go up on the roof. All right, there are gutters all the way around the house. Well, I think I can get up here in the gable end. So let's go ahead and let's see, can I get up there this way? Might be. I'm gonna go ahead and just extend the ladder all the way up. So there's no issues, I don't cause any damage trying to get off this roof. There we go. All right, let's check this out. All right, so I do see where some repairs have been made up here. I'm gonna take a little picture. Let's see. I'm gonna just take a picture so I can send it to the homeowner so they know that it was done. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take a little glance while I'm up here at the rest of the roof, because you never know. You know, I seem to have to follow behind these home inspectors. I have tried so many different home inspectors, you would not believe it. And so far, a lot of them have let me down. So there is some wear and tear on the shingles. They probably have about 5 years left, I guess. Maybe a little bit more, but anyways. All right, what I'm looking at, okay, so while I'm here, the trees have not been trimmed off of the roof, so I have to send that to the listing agent, because I know those have to be trimmed off the roof. So that'll do it for us up here. All right, so I've gone around, checked everything, made sure the repairs were made, which they were, kind of went behind the home inspector. So we're pretty much done up here. Kind of surveyed the condition of the roof. So I didn't see any real big issues up there other than some normal wear and tear. All right, so let's go on back to the home inspection report, and we'll continue going forward on that. All right, so right where this picture shows me, that's been taken care of with some roofing tar. So let's go ahead and continue going down our inspection report from there. This way we know it's been done and we can move forward. Okay, the tree limbs are in contact with the roof and are hanging near the roof, should be trimmed. All right, so this video now we cut to just shows you that the trees have not been trimmed off the roof, and I just took a picture and sent it to the listing agent to show they need to be done. Recommend cleaning and adding lubricant to the tracks of the rear porch sliders for ease of use. I kind of checked it out, I did it. I mean, it just hasn't been used in a while, it seems like, so that's all good. Let's see, let's go back here. The glazing between glass panes is failing at a window at the rear of the home. Oh, we did, okay, we caught that. The listing agent is telling us she didn't see that on the inspection report, but there it is. So, and that's what we saw. Let's see. So let's kind of go back. Where are they talking about? Making sure I didn't miss something. So this is the glazing between glass panels is failing at the rear of the home. We recommend repair or replace by a qualified person. Let's see if it gives us a little more indicator. That should have read in the guest bedroom for better clarity, but All right, we caught it anyways. We noted the baseboards in the garage had multiple moisture stains present. We're unable to determine if the wall is damaged behind the baseboards due to visual limited inspection. The area was dry at the time of the inspection. You know, that's kind of luck. People pressure wash their garages a lot. I know I do that myself. But there's no moisture is what's key. But let's go ahead and check it out anyways. All right, so you never know. Sometimes people cover stuff up, maybe inadvertently, but we do like to move stuff around to make sure that there's nothing being hidden or anything like that. Inspectors don't like to do that. I don't see. Oh, here's a little area over here. Down here, I think, is what he was talking about, which is opposite the air handler, where the air-conditioned air handler goes. I honestly don't think that's a big issue. It goes into the air-conditioned room, so not even. Okay, so again, but what I do see is some water down here. And so that water does give me cause for concern, because that's normally an overflow issue. So let me grab my phone, turn the light on. Let's see if we can see anything down in the plenum. And yeah, there's a big issue going on. Inside the air conditioner here that we caught. So let's take a picture of that, or actually a little video. That's why we do these walkthroughs. All right. So I think I caught something that even the home inspector didn't catch, but we'll see, maybe. We'll just keep going. Okay, let's move forward. So, anyways, that is probably why there was a water issue. And as we investigated a little bit further, yes, we know why now there was water. All right, let's see if they do. Anyways, we noticed the lock at the master bathroom window would not engage as expected. Let's go check the lock in the master. All right, so normally if this lock isn't working, it's because the balancer springs in these windows are broke. But she must have had a handyman in here doing something, so. And don't know what that noise was. It sounded like the balancer spring, but it still looks like it's engaged, so we're good. And it worked, and it's locked, so that's fine. We're good there, all right? I don't normally go around and check all the windows because that is the home inspector's job, and that's one of the things they usually always do. That's one of the things that they always do. So, problem with the washer. So there's a problem with the washer. It has an issue, unfortunately. Let's try it again. We're gonna shut it off. Let's just run it normal instead of the speed wash. Anyways, we know there was an issue with that. It's 59 minutes to run it normal. That's why I don't like to do normal. There's water in there, Joe. See, there's water in there and it's shut off. So there's a problem with the washer. We'll try it again though, just for the heck of it. See what happens. We'll let it do its thing there. Still checking on the ice maker, nothing in the ice maker. Let's keep going, do our home inspection. We recommend adding a backflow preventer for the exterior hose faucets. All right, so apparently there's no backflow preventer on the exterior. We noticed leaks at both faucets in the master bathroom. Well, we checked it out. I didn't see leaks in the faucet. Let's go ahead and go outside though while we're going through this thing, and let's do this. That one does have a backflow preventer. All right, so let's check the other side of the house and see if that has a backflow preventer. Usually this is up towards the front of the house, so you can run a hose and you can wash your car. Okay, so yes, they did put a new one on this one. So while you saw that the other one was colored about the same as the faucet, this is a new backflow preventer. That was put on, so good. All right, so we're out here. Yeah, these lights still were not tightened up, but they have some little screws here. I mean, it only takes somebody, I guess, hand tightening these things. No big deal. So now it's tightened up there. Let me check these ones over here. Oh, let's see. So yeah, this looks, it's a little loose. Tighten now. And then over here, still a little loose. All right, so I'm doing their job for them, I guess. But, all right, there you go. Easy fix, no big deal. All right, back to the home inspection report. Like I said, I'm not worried about that outlet over there. So, while we're here, folks, I don't see, there's an issue with the dishwasher. We'll get to that. All right. So what they did was, let me show you what they did. So it looks like this outlet was up here, and that looks like it was down there, and they switched them. Because if I look at the report now, I see where that one with the big hole was up high, where they now have a solid one. So I guess they thought that that would just take care of the issue, but We noted a breaker in the main distribution panel would not reset as expected. Let's see which breaker. So I guess we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth one down. What does that say? Master bedroom. Let's go in the garage, check it out. One, two, three, four, 5. It now works. And let's see. All right, so when you push this yellow button, see how that trips the breaker? And you push it back. This one, this one was not fixed. So, let me go get my telephone. Oh, by the way, we're still at 36 minutes, and that's the way it was 5 minutes ago, so I don't know, that's not working. Let's keep going, people. All right. Dishwasher was tested, was not operating, and it's still not operating. All right, let's move along. And microwave cooking equipment, microwave was tested, was operating as expected. However, we noted the handle of the door damaged. We recommend. We cannot warranty or guarantee. So the door, the handle on the door, doesn't look damaged to me. So I don't know if they replaced it or what they did, but that looks good. Hopefully that's a repair that was made. So it says down here at the bottom, they must have just tightened it up. So we're good. Oh yeah, that's what it shows. So they tightened it up. That's good. Working, doing its thing. That's it. That's the end of the inspection report. Nothing on there says anything about irrigation. However, the neighbor told me there was an issue with the sprinkler in the back, so we need to check all of that. All right, Zone 1. Zone 1. Here we go. So these little sprinkler things are supposed to turn. I don't really see it doing its job. They're supposed to turn like that. Now it's starting to turn with a little encouragement. And then this one, it's kind of spread wrong. Oh boy. All right. let's see here. All right, that's zone 1. I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, these are turning, but this one should be kind of doing a 360-degree thing here, okay? And that's why that grass is looking as bad as it was, because it's not spraying where it's supposed to spray. But we got it going now, so it's doing a lot better than what it was. All right, let's go on to the next zone, see what we're doing here. Zone number 2. Where are you? I don't see it over here. Let's try the side yard. I hear it, see it, so this is, I have no idea what. This is definitely not doing what it's supposed to be doing. This is why I wear jeans when I do these home inspections. Because I get soaked. There we go. Now it's doing what it's supposed to be. It's actually too much. There. So it's not supposed to be on the house. It's supposed to be off the house. This thing here is supposed to be up. And it's not popping up like it's supposed to be. All right, trusty screwdriver. Let's see what we can pull off here. So you can see how it's watering up against the house. That's definitely a no-no, as I said before. Home inspector didn't seem to catch that. Like I said, it's hard to get good home inspectors, unfortunately. I've tried a bunch of them. It is what it is. I guess you just can't get good help these days. All right, so so that's again why we have some dry grass, and the grass was dying because nobody has taken the time to check out these sprinklers and make sure they're working correctly. So this one definitely needs to be replaced. And this one, I guess, is supposed to pop up. Yep. And it hasn't popped up, so. right, didn't think I was gonna need these because there was nothing on the inspection report about the sprinkler system. So I'm definitely gonna break out the rubber boots. All right, let's go ahead and go to zone 3. It's probably around back. We'll go this way. All right, so zone 3. All right. All right, so, well, this is not supposed to be doing this. So you got to keep those off the house. Okay, let's go to zone 4. All right, zone 4. So you got this head spraying all over the place. Which it's not supposed to be doing. There we go. Got to try to catch that area, can't help that. Widen this up a little bit. That looks good. That looks good. All right, so that's zone 4. I haven't seen the back sprinklers go on. I did notice that there was some water back there already though. So I think when I did zone 2, that it probably kicked on the sprinklers in the back as well. But these now are doing the right thing. A lot of the problem with this yard is the sprinklers. It's not getting enough water. When you don't get enough water, the grass dies. When the grass dies, the weeds kick in. So it's all because these sprinklers weren't doing the right thing. Okay. As good as good as zone 5. I'm going to tell you another problem is they have them on for 12 minutes. It should be at least 20 to 25 minutes for each zone. 12 minutes is just not enough time, especially in this hot summer weather. Not at all. All right, so that one, this one's a little too much. Give that a little twist, that's good. This one, it's looking pretty good. These, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. This one, no. There. This one. All right, nothing like playing in the sprinklers in the summertime in Florida. All right, I bumped up the time on the sprinklers to these run about 22 minutes. So as you can see, the yard looks like it's been suffering. So that's what we did. Let me check the back. I want to see where, yeah. So these back sprinklers are working now off of zone 2. And there's a broke sprinkler back there in the back. These sprinklers are supposed to be spinning, 2 of them in the front, and they're not spinning like this one in the corner is doing. So probably really need to have that fixed as well. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and button it up. We'll take the ladder down, we'll shut the garage door. You can kind of see some of the issues we had with the home inspection. The dishwasher doesn't work, the washing machine doesn't work. The window was fogged, that needs to be replaced. Some of the sprinklers, there's a sprinkler that doesn't work in the back. So this is why we do walkthroughs. This is why you need a competent person doing the walkthroughs with you and for you, so you know that you're protected. And so what's going to happen is we're either going to get money at closing tomorrow to fix these items so we can close and then pay for it ourselves. We'll just get money from the seller, or we'll agree to let them fix it after the fact, because these people aren't moving in right away. They're actually buying this home ahead of time and renting it out. So anyways, that's what we have. And I'm sure there's some other deficiencies in there I think I just didn't even mention. Anyways, I'm not real happy with the way the walkthrough went, obviously. I'm really not happy with the home inspector all that much either, because he totally didn't say anything about the sprinkler system, and the sprinkler system is horrible. What else? Thankfully, the ice maker is working. It was kind of questionable, but there's no ice bin. So I don't know what we want to do about that. Anyways, those are some of the deficiencies in this home inspection. But anyways, you got a chance to see what I do, how things can turn out. I mean, my last 3 have been horrible. You know, and usually I try to do these walkthroughs 2 days before closing rather than 1 day. Today's Sunday. Tomorrow I have a closing on Monday. Probably won't do any more Monday closings, because now I'm out here on a Sunday doing a walkthrough, finding all this stuff. You can't get anybody out here, obviously, on a Monday to do any repairs. So it is what it is. We'll just move through it. I've been doing this over 20 years, and so it's really nothing new, although they seem to be getting worse and worse. So that's it. So I want to thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any comments, feel free to make any comments there at the bottom that you like. I'd be more than happy to help you and work for you, work on your behalf if you feel like you need somebody like me to represent you in purchasing a home, either here in the Villages or outside the Villages. And that's one thing I will caution you in this video. The Villages, properties of the Villages, and the Villages sales office, the Villages developer, no matter if it's a pre-owned home or a new home, all their sales agents are sellers' agents. They're not buyers' agents. They'll say they work for you as a buyer. They say they'll represent you as a buyer, but they are sellers. They are technically sellers' agents. Just ask them, they'll tell you. So that's why you need an independent buyer's agent like me, who will represent you and make sure that we don't have any problems like we have had in my last 3 walkthroughs. So I'm going to put all 3 of them online for y'all to go through, for y'all to look at and see what we've been dealing with here and how we have to work through these things, okay? So just caution, you know, little word to the wise here, okay, about making sure you have the right buyer's agent working for you. All right, so I don't normally do these little advertisements for myself. I am what I am, I do what I do. I just like to show you how I work and what I do. Not real out there about promoting myself. You can kind of make that decision on your own. I don't need to kind of, you know, prop myself up. But anyway, I'm just kind of a little peeved at some of the these walkthroughs lately. So that's it, and if you feel like you need my help, call my office, talk to my new assistant, Danielle. She's a sweetheart. You'll love her. Her number is 352-204-9026. You can try me on my cell phone, but I've been super, super busy. So if you try to call me and I don't answer, my voicemail might be full or whatever, call Danielle. She'll be happy to take care of you. My cell phone's 352-454-9561. You can text me or call me on that number, all right? I'm on WhatsApp. I don't do too much on Instagram, Snapchat, or Twitter. I think text messaging and WhatsApp are pretty much, and telephone is my go-to means of communication. Email address is homesaroundthevillages@gmail.com. If you feel like you're looking for a home, please go ahead and email me with all your criteria, all the particulars, what you want to spend on a home. So many people come to me and say, hey, you know, I want a home, I want a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, golf cart, garage, whatever. They don't ever tell me how much you want to spend. A lot of times I'll say, what do you want to spend? They tell me, I don't know. So it's hard for me. I need to be able to get some kind of a price range for you to be able to help you. Because a lot of stuff you might think you want in your price range, you can't get here in the villages. But I can probably get it for you on Top of the World or Stone Creek or something like that. So we just need to talk about that, okay? All right, so that's it. I'll wrap it up. Thank you for watching. If you're not yet a subscriber, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Once you hit the subscribe button, the little bell icon will pop up. You can hit that. You'll be notified each and every time I make a new video like this for you. And we can keep the conversation going. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in our next video.